everybody, NerdDad5000 back with another reaction video. If this is your first time at the channel, take a second to click that subscribe button. It's easy. All you have to do is...
Watch here, I'll demonstrate.
Whoa! And you're subscribed. Also take a second to click the bell icon so you continue to get notifications of every time I release a new video. If this is not your first time at the channel, welcome back, as always. Continuing on with what looks to be a very supernatural fall and winter for TV shows, I'm taking a deeper look into the Wednesday Addams TV show coming up on Netflix. It's just called Wednesday. I originally did the character reveal trailer, did a reaction to that. That's been several months ago. And then I just the show kind of left my mind a little bit. A couple days ago, they released an official trailer for it, so I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to in a little bit. But I went to see if there were other things I missed, and I found a couple of things that I have not seen that have to do with the show. First of all, and this came out, I think, a month or so ago, the official teaser trailer for this show. So, getting back into the show, let's look at this thing and see what it has to show us. Nancy Reagan High School. There's Nancy Reagan. And there's Wednesday.
Miss Addams, you've certainly had a very interesting educational journey. 8 schools in 5 years.
Hey, freak. This is a close practice.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
Are those piranha? And they must have done something to Pugsley, so she's... There we go. Nice.
I did the world a favor. People like Dalton shouldn't be allowed to procreate. Getting expelled was just a bonus.
Tim Burton, nice.
You will love
Hey,
Nevermore.
Morticia and Gomez.
It's a magical place where I met your mother. The son of love.
Finally, you will be among peers who understand you.
Ooh.
Maybe you'll even make some friends.
Oh, was that,
Want to take a stab at being social? I do like stabbing.
Nice sword fighting. Thing.
Little did I know I'd be stepping
Oh, that
into
is,
one
Gwendoline, from Game of
Full of
Thrones.
mystery.
Can't think of her last name.
mayhem
Nice dancing.
and murder. I think I'm going to love it here.
Looks like a place you can fit in. Little smile, nice. The snap. Yeah, they had to get the snap in. Alright. Yeah, that looks really good. Coming soon. Maybe the official trailer, when I watch it, will have a date. So coming soon. That looked really good. It had a very Addams Family feel. I like the idea that she's been kicked out of regular school and is going to go to this now private school for other supernaturals. Got kind of a feel of the... what was that? The Sabrina show that was out not too long ago, where she ended up going to the witches' school. And even though she was there and did make some friends, a lot of the other kids didn't like her. And it kind of looks like the same thing here. These are all like unusual kids, supernatural kids, but it looks like they don't necessarily like her. Maybe they'll get to know her. I don't know. I like the piranha scene. That's something very Wednesday, very reminiscent of Christina Ricci's Wednesday from the movies. And the sword fighting, the fencing, that's going to be good. That's like Raul Julia from the other movies. I don't want to compare this too much to the movies. I know there's been a lot of that going on. I have been catching on to that, where people don't like this guy as Gomez. No, he's not Raul Julia, and nobody will ever be Raul Julia as this character. But I have also seen, comparisons to the original artwork of the Addams Family cartoons that I think were in the New Yorker. And he's actually very, very close to that. And of course, Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia looked amazing. The other thing I wanted to look at before I watched the official trailer is something called Inside the Character, which I'm guessing is a behind-the-scenes thing. Maybe it's prep they were doing and getting Jenna Ortega ready for this. But let's go ahead and give that a look also.
The show Wednesday starts with Wednesday Addams, this socially awkward girl getting expelled.
Attempted murder. How would that have looked on your record?
Terrible. Everyone would know I failed to get the job done. She goes to Nevermore, which is a school for all outcasts. Nice. We kind of follow Wednesday as she navigates her way through this new school, new relationships, but then also she's dealing with this serious investigation involving serial killers and murders and monsters.
Like
I've always hated the expression, write what you know. But when your life becomes a twisted mystery, maybe it's time to lean into it.
Gwendoline Christie.
So very important to us that it wasn't a remake or a reboot, that this was a new chapter in Wednesday Addams' life.
This is really a show about exploring her journey into adulthood.
Wednesday is like the classic outsider, obviously. You know, she sees things very black and white.
I love Tim Burton's artwork that he does.
But in the past
when working on a
incarnations, it's
project.
been very cartoony. So in this longer form, we just try to give it a reality, which I love.
When I look at you, the following emojis come to mind. Rope, shovel, hole. It was really important to me that I did something different, even though she's been done so flawlessly in the past. She's a bit more socially awkward. There's a confidence there, but it's more concealed. I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive. But those are all traits of great writers and serial killers.
Wednesday is so iconic because she's an example of a girl who says, like, I don't have to smile for you. I don't have to be happy for you.
She says the things that the rest of us wish we could say.
Wednesday is technically a Latina character, and that's never been represented. So for me, anytime that I have an opportunity to represent my community, I want that to be seen.
Who doesn't have a spooky built-in altar in their family library?
Ours is in the living room. We're sitting for a year-long Dia de los Muertos.
The key ingredient to this show was finding Wednesday. And when we found Jenna, it was just like she was the one.
I haven't always been against birthdays. Each one reminds me I'm a year closer to death's cold embrace. I watched the movies when I was younger, and Wednesday's somebody that I always was compared to my entire life.
She inherently has a dry sense of humor as Jenna, and so she's incorporated that into Wednesday.
You must be the self-appointed queen bee. Interesting thing about bees, pull out their stingers and they drop dead. I honestly was so nervous to do this part because I just wanted to do her justice. So I went to fencing lessons twice a week.
Good.
I went to cello lessons twice a week.
Oh, wow.
That's it. You got it.
A big part of it, too, was just physicality. I would walk like Wednesday, and I think that people thought I might have been kind of crazy because I wanted her to be specific and certain and assertive.
She's like a silent movie actress in the sense where she's able to convey things without words. And to see the inner life and the subtleties was very exciting. And that's why we're very lucky to have Jenna, because I can't imagine any other Wednesday.
OMG, you look perfect.
Only thing, where are your whiskers? Ask again and you'll
She
be
looks
down to 8
Catwoman
lives.
from Batman. All right, only on Netflix, no date yet. Okay, it's got to be soon though. I'm coming out with official trailers and stuff. All right, yep, sold. And I was already kind of looking forward to this when I saw that they announced the show and when I saw the original character reveal. But after watching the teaser trailer and this behind the character trailer and all the work they've put into it, and of course Tim Burton is great, and I like the idea that they said here of it's going to be kind of like a mystery show where she's going to be maybe solving a mystery each week, or maybe there's one big story behind the scenes story arc that's going to cover the whole season. I don't know. It's got a good feel. It's got a good Tim Burton feel. They're bringing in some good stuff from the movies. I almost said the original movies. From the movies, they're bringing in stuff from the original show, which is great also. And yeah, I kind of like this Sabrina, the Horrifying Tales. I don't forget what it was, but the Sabrina show that I described, where she like went off to the school and the other witchy kids were there. And she was also solving the mysteries, and there was also the big story arc. But anyway, looks really good. Completely sold on it now. Just got to watch the official trailer, which came out a day or two ago. But that's for another video. But yeah, like I always say, really, really can't wait to see it. And as always, if you like what you see, please click subscribe. The easiest way is the little red square that's right down here in the corner. Also, take a second to click the bell icon so you get notifications every time I release a new video. Also, take a second to click like and click share and make a comment. All three of those things are also very important to channels. Comments can be anything from I love Wednesday and I'm really looking forward to this. Christina Ricci was my favorite Wednesday. Jenna Ortega looks like she's going to do a really good job. there's no way this is going to be good and I'm not going to watch it, I don't like it. Any of those comments, put them in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, this has been Nerd Dad 5000. I will see you later.